What's going on, family? It's your bald-headed brethren, your cool cousin Cool Rich, back in this mug, and we about to have another great conversation because, yeah, man, if you remember that video, I said that I had a surprise for y'all. And this surprise is bigger than what I thought. So, I don't want to hold this up too much longer, so for the first thing, we got to make sure we do the housekeeping right. So I need you to make sure that we do the like, share, and subscribe, so that way we can go ahead and spread the community and get more people involved in this whole Cool Rich fragrance community. So I definitely appreciate you there. Now, this is a first. This is a first. We have never done an unboxing on the channel, so this will be the first unboxing that we will actually do. So let's go ahead and get started. But yeah, man, I'm pleasantly surprised by this. Welcome back, and I appreciate you for making sure that you do the, like, sharing, and subscribing, and also we do got our own Cash App now, which is at Cool Rich. I'll double check. It's at Cool. You'll see it up top, so I'll double check about that. But I want to say it's at Cool Rich or Cool Rich 1. I'll make sure that I let you know, so you'll see it up top. Nevertheless, that's just in case if you want to, help donate towards this whole situation, because I mean, let's be honest. Having fragrance is not a cheap thing. Even though we get a lot of cheapies in our stable, it does not mean that we don't have to pay a big price for some of the fragrances. So if you did want to help donate, I definitely appreciate it. Nevertheless, let's go ahead and get into this unboxing. So this fragrance I've been looking for, I want to say about, give or take, 2 to 3 years. So I was initially put on to this fragrance when I started just going into my favorite fragrance house. So if you remember what my favorite fragrance house is, you would know that that's Parfums de Marly. It's one of my favorites, but it is actually my number one. That mug, they make some of the best quality fragrances. It's a niche brand, so that means that the difference between niche and designer, niche specifically makes fragrances only. That's pretty much the only thing about niche, is that they only make fragrances. And designer, they have clothes, they have other stuff, they have a bunch of different accessories, and they do fragrances secondarily. So that's just the thing, that's the difference between those, right? And when I started getting into the fragrance house of Parfums de Marly, I started to explore Layton, Cologne, all these different ones, until I got to this one. This one is so good, and you don't see people actually reviewing this specific fragrance. If you go through, you actually don't see anybody review this fragrance with the full bottle or a big bottle. What they usually have is a decant. I'm actually coming to you with the world premiere, with an exclusive. I'm bringing the bottle. And what bottle is this? This is Parfums de Marly Ispazon. And you can tell it's authentic because the horse is starting to kind of come off a little bit. This bottle is from 2014. This bottle is from 2014, man. So if you don't know about Ispazon, this mug, well, actually, it came out in 2010. So it came out in 2010, and it has been discontinued for a long time. The only thing that you usually can find, you might be able to find Lipizan, you might be able to find Shagya, Byerly, Habdani, all these other ones, right? But Ispazon has been pretty much non-existent. You can actually go and look up on eBay, try to look up on any other different discounter websites or anything like that, and you're not going to be able to find it. That's the biggest thing behind this, is that the exclusivity, the rarity. This is a rare gem. You do not catch this on any market. So I was able to actually get this mug because coincidentally, I have some friends that are also in the fragrance market, and one of my first college roommate from back when I was at Western, because you usually have some type of foreign exchange student and stuff like that. And I have a foreign exchange roommate, and he saw that I had a fragrance channel. So he hit me up and said that, hey, he likes what I was doing and stuff like that. He was showing his friends, and he also has Parfums de Marly as well. So he showed me his collection, and I noticed that he had this, but he had more than one. So I asked him if he would sell it to me, and he did. So I appreciate you, bro. Definitely appreciate you. My man sent this to me, and I verified this. I did check the batch code, and mug came back 2014, both on the box and on the bottle. So everything checks out. So let's go ahead and unbox Parfums de Marly Ispazon. So you get your Parfums de Marly. Let's see if I got this smell. Now on the inside, they just got the regular stuff. The regular stuff that come with Parfums de Marly. But this, ladies and gentlemen, is Parfums de Marly Ispazon. You will not be able to find this anywhere else. If you don't already have it, you will not be able to find it. And yes, you can tell by the frosted, see the frosted horses? This is what the Parfums de Marly used to do in the early parts of them doing clear bottles and stuff. So I remember reading about that. But also, if you wanted to check the batch code, here's the batch code for you. Nevertheless, this mug is definitely fire, man. And let's go ahead and get a good smell. Oh man, this smells fire. Let's get a good review of this. A live review. So we're gonna want a cool, rich test strips. This is probably, I was not expecting this. This is one of the most amazing fragrances I've smelled. This is like legitimately, as far as, it's so balanced. This is so balanced because, of course you knew. So you start off with the citrus. All right, so we got the, oh my God. You got orange, it's like a creamy orange. All right, so you got a creamy orange with lemon and lime. And then you get this, it's like you get this bay leaf, this nice bay leaf note with the thyme. That's crazy. And then it folds, it warms down. Like as it's just starting to smooth out. It's going into like a cedar and an amber dry down. But here's the thing though. Here's the biggest thing. The bay leaf and the thyme is not herbal. It's not really a herbal type of hit. It's more of a fresh type of hit. it's like they work complementary to the fragrance, kind of like just to make the whole bouquet come to life. It plays like it's like the bay leaf and the thyme play a supporting role to the citrus notes. Kind of, let me put it like this. So the citrus plays like a Michael Jordan. The cedar and the amber plays like a Scottie Pippen. But the thyme and the bay leaf play like a Tony Kukoc and a Dennis Rodman. That's crazy. Wow, man, this is... I'm pleasantly surprised behind this. Like, I gotta spray this again. Wow. And it's so, like, it's not overzealous, it's not overbearing. It's literally to a point where it's like, and my fault that I'm just looking in the sky and everything, because it's like I'm real life just taking it in with y'all. So y'all giving my real life reaction. Bro. Spring, summer, and fall. This mug is a bomb. Cause it's not like an orange sickle. That would be, but you do get like a creamy orange with it. It's almost like a creamy orange. But that lemon and lime with the orange, it works in such a very like, it balances it out. It really just it mellows everything out. I think like that orange mixed with that lemon and lime, it balances out such a contrast because you got that sour note mixed with that more of a like more savory sweet type with the orange. And then you come in with the amber and that cedar, and it just Now there was something I had to look up though, because I wanted to see some things. I wanted to get some reviews and I wanted to give my honest opinion. I did see that some people hate, like, you know, it's always going to be some naysayers and some negative Nancy's and all that stuff like that, right? Some people will say that this smells like D&G light blue Oud Intense. It doesn't. It smells nothing like that. If anybody ever says that to you, don't listen to them. If they say it smells like Givenchy Exorist or something like that, it doesn't. It doesn't smell like either one of those. This is such a unique, elegant, yet very quality and rare type of smelling fragrance. I've not smelled something like this. You know what? But I'll give you something that is relevant, that it reminds you of in a way. I will say it does remind me of something. It kind of gives me a feeling in a certain way of Galloway with the freshness, but not with the iris. Like, so the Galloway usually has like that iris, that heavy pungent iris. This doesn't. So this is very much more subtle. This is much more smooth, kind of like how Percival is with like settling out. Like it's balanced. It's so balanced. This is crazy, man. I wish that y'all could get your hands upon this. If you can get a decant, get a decant. But what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna see if my guy, because he's overseas, so I'll see if he can actually source or find more. Like, so I have reached out to him. So if you are interested, make a comment down below or anything like that. But you know, this mug is definitely fire. So if I was to rate this on the tier factor, I would say that this is a phone number pass. If I was to go with this one, this will be a phone number pass all day, because I can tell the versatility with this, but also the fact that I know that just because it smells so good. Like, all right, I went to the bank today, and I got a compliment from 2 of the bank tellers and a compliment from one of the people I was getting cash out. This mug smells very good, and you gonna get, like, and I would say, yeah, this is a phone number pass. I can't say compliment. This is phone number pass. Phone number pass. If I was saying compliment, because I just want to make sure, this is phone number pass, because you will get a lot of attention with this. It projects. I would say give it about 2 hours. Like, you're gonna get about 4, because it's not heavily beast mode, but it stays. So the longevity is about 8 to 10 hours. But as far as like the initial like sillage, where you're getting about 1 to 2 feet, that's within the first 2 to 4 hours. So the first 2 to 4 hours, you're gonna get a good 1 to 2 feet of sillage. After that, about for the rest, about 4 to 10 hours, you're gonna get more of, like, you know, more in your general circle and more skin scent type. But this mug smells amazing, and if you can find this, I would suggest getting it. I know it's hard. I know you may not be able to get it, but if I'm able to assist, then I will. But I'm ecstatic, man, because now with me getting everything else, I can get literally everything else now. And as long as I got this one, I know that I can complete my collection. Oh, and I'm probably going to get that Pegasus Tola as well. I have been able to source that too, so I will be getting that. But this mug, I wanted to be one of the first people to actually do a full review on Parfums de Ispazon. This mug, and I didn't have to break the bank. I did not have to spend no $500, $600, $400 or nothing like that. I spent. So I know, like, how I can actually get stuff, but, you know, just depending on if it's for sale, if I am able to find it, might be for that amount. I don't know. I just gotta be honest, because I mean, shoot, hey, it's rare. So demand pays. But nevertheless, this mug is definitely worth every penny, and I'm very much appreciative of getting this bottle. So go ahead and put this up. Put this in the back. Right there. I got a special spot over there. All right, y'all. So yeah, that was my review of Parfums de Ispazon. That mug smells amazing. Again, if anybody says like that is like D&G light blue intense, like, it's not. I have seen some people say that it gives like an apricot type of vibe. Some even more like a desert wine, even some type of syrup, because it is, like I was saying, when you get into that amber, and so you get the amber and the cedar, but there is a sweetness to it as well. So you do get it a vanilla accord, and then also there is like a floral note to it too. So I think, like, and I looked that up, that was called Lily by the Valley. So that, yeah, that's something that is definitely a big difference when it comes to that. But that vanilla note definitely is prominent in there as well. A little bit of the musk, you can definitely hit some of the musk off of it, but vanilla is definitely prominent. It's just that with all of that working in conjunction with each other, it's like, it's just so well rounded. You know what I'm saying? And because this mug was from 2014, it's kind of like how wine is. You know, like fine wine, it just gets better with time. This is exactly how this is. So yeah, man, this is definitely something that I was not expecting to be this good. I was hoping that it would be this good, but I was not expecting it, and I am pleasantly surprised. So, you know, it's your favorite cousin, your bald-headed brother, Cool Rich back in this mug. I appreciate you for tapping in and tuning in for another legendary video. Make sure that you like, share, and subscribe to the content so that way we can continue growing this community. Also, you have my Cash App listed right there as well. So just in case if you did want to donate or help out, I would greatly appreciate that. But yeah, man, I definitely appreciate the traction that we keeping up. What my goal is that I want to do 100 videos in the next 100 days. So one video per day. So that's the goal. So as you've been seeing, I've already dropped like 3 or 4 videos back to back. So I'm going to continue going on that front, and yeah, we'll definitely, you know, look at some other options. But hey man, I appreciate y'all. I hope that y'all enjoying yourselves. I hope that y'all staying safe and stress free. Peace and love.